And the new City boss also says he does not buy into the marquee tag attached to Marcin Budzinski, insisting the unheralded Polish midfielder will receive no special treatment. City launches the A-League season at Amy Park on Friday night, taking on Brisbane in Joyce's first game in charge. After a broad search to replace injured striker Bruno Fornari's broken ankle, McCormack arrived on Saturday and Joyce confirmed the Scottish international will start. Round 1 team logo for Melbourne City, team logo for Brisbane Roar, team logo for Central Coast Mariners, team logo for Newcastle Jets, team logo for Wellington Phoenix, team logo for Adelaide United, team logo for Western Sydney Wanderers, team logo for Perth Glory, but with Tim Cahill, Socceroos and Fernando Brandoni also unavailable. Just who else might feature for City remains a mystery, with new arrivals Budzinski, Scott Jameson, Bart Schenkeveld, IAC Apiola Roca, Stefan Mork and Marcelo Carrasco also in the mix. New Melbourne City striker Ross McCormack arrives in Australia after a troubled spell at Aston Villa. Source supplied McCormack was a $20 million signing for Aston Villa last season but fast fell out of favour, infamously missing training at one point because his driveway gates allegedly failed to open. But personal issues off the field may have also played a part in the form slump. "I would nt judge a book by its cover," Joyce told the Herald Sun. Listen up how a team of expert football writers preview the new A-League season in another football podcast. Wouldn't believe everything you read in the papers and everything you read on Twitter. So for me, those things don't concern me. What concerns me is when you're actually talking to people, when you're looking them in the eye, when you're seeing what they do on the training ground. There are a lot of people out there that like to write bad things about people. All that matters to me is actions. Hollow words don't mean anything. New Melbourne City coach Warren Joyce. Pick Michael Klein. Source News Corp. Australia. The season opener will also be Budzinski's first competitive outing for City, but Joyce was less than certain on whether he will start as he builds his fitness. And the one-time Polish youth international is also not having any extra expectation heaped upon him by his coach. "The whole title of marquee and non-marquee doesn't really fit with me," Joyce said. "To me, he's just a player at our football club who has got to train well every day and show a level of consistency, and if you see that then you've got a good chance of seeing it in the games. And if you don't, then you don't play. The pressures that other people put on it, or that tag of marquee, it means nothing inside the club." Galekovic up for the fight. Eugene Galekovic knows he is in a fight for the number 1 shirt at Melbourne City. But even though there has been no quarter given between Hirdine Buzanis in the goalkeeping battle ahead of tonight's Brisbane clash, Galekovic is not second-guessing his decision to return home after 10 seasons at Adelaide. "I had a great time in Adelaide and I appreciate what they did for me and what we achieved," Galekovic said, "but I'm happy at City and what this club offers its players, how professional it is. There's a no-excuse mentality. Adelaide always will be a special place for me, but it's nice to be home for this period after so many years away and I really want to enjoy it." There have been several interruptions to Galekovic's pre-season, including a nagging injury complaint early on and an unexpected Socceroos call-up in September. The 36-year-old is expected to be handed the gloves at Amy Park tonight. But Galekovic isn't taking it for granted. "I think every position there's a fight," he said. "I haven't played too many games in the pre-season so I need to get some game timing. I was a little bit rusty early, but the more games I've played the more settled I've felt." The latest sports news, in your inbox daily.